Hi guys, and welcome back to the show. This is the Las Vegas Luxury Real Estate Show. I'm Kevin Jaramillo.
I'm George O'Brien.
Well, George, we're in an amazing model home right now. Tell the folks where we are.
Well, we are in the newest South Summerlin Village. It's called The Peaks. We're in guard-gated Ascension. Now, this is a Toll Brothers community, and it's called Crestline. The model we're standing in is called Rosecrest, and it's just shy of 4,800 square feet. There's 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 3-car garage, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. Just buckle your seatbelts. You're going to love what you see.
Yeah, they really went all out. The stage in this place, you know, you see, but Toll Brothers is known for this, right?
Absolutely.
We've seen a lot of Toll Brothers homes, but I think they just went over and above beyond because this is such an incredible guard-gated community that's here. And George, if you think about it, luxury living, this is, you know, the latest one that Summerlin's doing. And it could be another 2 or 3 years till we see another neighborhood like this by Summerlin up there in Summerlin West.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about that on another video. But guys, right now we're standing in this amazing kitchen. Now, as we go through this model, guys, again, they decked it out. So it's the high-end everything. We have all the Wolf appliances. You've got your oven over here, Wolf, with your microwave. You've got your Sub-Zero fridge. This thing, look, there's water there. We'll definitely get one of them. Amazing back island here. So you got your cooktop with another 2 more ovens. Okay, Wolf, unbelievable. Matching hood. Cabinetry is off the chain. Love this color. This is kind of the new craze color right now in the homes. We're getting away from the whites,
right,
and the blacks.
And this will be a theme throughout the home in terms of ceiling treatments.
Again,
you'll see this everywhere.
And we'll take a look at that ceiling. But as it transitions down to this formal dining area, what caught my eye here, George, were these chandeliers.
Yep.
You know, what they did here, typically, the one by itself would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, just going this way.
Just going the length of the table. But what they did here is put 4 in here. They look like melting glass.
Right,
It's really, really cool.
It really stands out. It almost looks like I guess you could call that a ceiling treatment at this point.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
They did this beautiful cabinet set up here. Glass doors, I mean, to show off whatever your plates and whatnot. But amazing, great space here. This is a big table, shows 6 chairs, but you could easily do a tent top in here.
You could
right?
put 2 on the end as well.
Yeah, because they're really not utilizing it. And then you've got these big storefront windows here, just viewing the backyard. Now guys, mind you, the base price on this house, George, is 2.1 and change.
Exactly.
Right? But that's base price, guys. If you wanted to replicate this model, George, what do you think?
$3 million.
I think you're about 3.2 to 3.4.
3 million, right? It depends, yeah, but it's going to be a lot. Yeah, this
these
is
storefront windows are definitely an extra, right? But you're going to build, and we'll see the backyard in just a minute. It's absolutely amazing. If you can see the lid in here, the lid treatment, what they did, it's spectacular. It's spectacular. The light fixtures are spectacular. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the backyard here. You got this 4-stack slider here, more glass. This house is about, it's the middle of the day and it's so bright in here, right, George? So, come on out. Another extra that's going to be here is going to be this outdoor fireplace feature.
The tile we're walking on.
Tile decking out here. Now, George, they didn't do a full-size swimming pool here, did they?
No.
What they do? They did this this raised large spa. I'll call it a spool.
Right, that's what they call them.
Right? Really unique custom back wall on it. Custom top feature and the planter below here. As you can see, the water just falls over. I
love how it just cascades right into the rock.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. Then you've got your fire pit sitting area over here. And again, these guys just stage this thing amazingly. Beautiful fire pit area you could put here. Now, George, you could come back here if you have a large family and say, you know what, just give me a good sized pool.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
But for model home purposes, they just really wanted to catch our eye and the possibilities that we could do down here. The opposite end is the outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen there.
Yeah, really nice. All right, we'll transition back into the house. So guys, here we are in the living room. Is this dramatic or what, George?
Dramatic and understatement.
This is about 24 feet straight up with an amazing light fixture. I don't even want to know what that thing costs, but it's probably in the neighborhood of $5,000 at least.
I love the way the ceiling treatment goes up top, it goes down the side, and it just connects into the kitchen.
Yeah,
it's almost like one piece.
It is. Well, they did make it as one big piece. It's quite the grand gesture of a ceiling treatment.
Oh yeah.
But this fireplace treatment with these cabinets on both sides, very large and dramatic. Because we have such a high ceiling in here, you have to make these features large or dramatic, or they wouldn't scale the room.
Right.
Right? So really awesome. So right behind us, George, here is the entry to the house, which they opted for the full glass entry. So I'm sure this is an option. You could end up having just a glass door only.
I love these.
But this one's great. It's got a little small courtyard. The model home here has a water feature. Just a little privacy that you don't pull up and see right inside the house, right? So as we come down the hall here, step in that front door, you come down. This is an open flex room.
Yep, they got it set up as an office. Again, with the ceiling treatments. Beautiful.
Yeah, they did the ceiling treatments. They got nice shelving with the glass barn doors. Again, it could really be anything.
Right.
And they chose to show it as an office, but it's a good spot for an office, George, because why? Look, what are you looking at if you're at your desk?
You got outside, you got the courtyard right
You got
there.
the front door. You're going to see whoever's approaching you if you invited them over to do something in the office with you.
And it's not a really tremendously large space, but again, with the high ceiling and then with the glass feature here, it looks bigger than what it is.
It is.
You don't feel like you're in a small space.
Now, downstairs also has an ensuite, so let's go down there. So here we are in the downstairs guest suite. It is an ensuite. We'll show you the bathroom in a minute. It's a good sized room, George.
You know what, to be honest with you, the first time I saw this house, I thought this was the primary. I thought it was a primary downstairs.
It did fool me too, I'll be honest with you. But one of the extras they did here was look at that big storefront window right there.
There it is.
So whatever you do in the backyard, this room can appreciate it. Now guys, that is an extra. You may opt for just a single, a good, I don't know, 5-foot window there.
Or a slider maybe.
Or a slider. There's a bunch of options that you could do there. It's very dramatic as that storefront. But you've got 12-foot ceilings in here. And then you've got over here just your ensuite bathroom here. All right, guys, we're getting ready to go upstairs here. But just real quick, what a cool feature this is, George. This is a tube elevator. It's a one person.
Yeah.
I mean, you might squeeze two if you really like that person.
Yeah.
But if you don't, it's a one-man elevator.
Right.
Which didn't take a lot of engineering to put in here. It's basically just anchored to the floor, and it's anchored up top where the landing, and we'll see that once we get upstairs. But they did a really nice feature underneath this staircase, and this staircase, lit up floating staircase doors. What do you think of this?
Gorgeous. It's like art.
Yes. All right, let's go to the top. All right, guys, we're at the top now, and here's the top of this tube elevator, George. This is where you exit out.
There you go.
Now, this works real well. Listen, you could have somebody handicapped in your house that can't do stairs. So this works out really well, because I haven't actually ridden this thing, but I don't imagine it's too fast, George.
No, it's probably not too fast. But you know what? I get a lot of clients who are in their 50s, 60s, even a little beyond that, and they tell me, I can still do stairs, but I don't want to get a house today and then have to deal with stairs for the next 10 or 15 years. So this solves that problem right there.
It's a great option. It's a great option. Let's transition down here, George. There's one bedroom down here, because remember, it's a 5-bedroom house. It's set up as a paint room, but there is a closet and a bathroom here. So
yeah, let's take a look.
Come on down. We've got the laundry room on the way down. Nice laundry room.
Good size with the sink.
So what's unique about this room, George, is the vaulted ceiling. Right, because technically this room isn't that large. It's probably about 11 by 11, okay?
Maybe.
But the vaulted ceiling helps to make it feel larger because it's got the extra windows. It does have its own bathroom here, so it is considered an ensuite. Typical single sink, the commode, and then the shower, and it does have a nice walk-in closet. Again, it's staged as a painting room, but it could be a bedroom easily.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's a general theme throughout the home with a lot of the upstairs rooms with that high ceiling.
Get that vaultness. Yeah.
Actually, this is more like 12 by 12 because I just walked it. And
is it 12 by 12?
Yeah, that's 12 feet going this way, so it's about that way. So it's a decent sized room.
Fun. Okay, George, so now we're going to go to the other side over here.
Sure.
And there's 2 more bedrooms, and they're both en suites also, okay? But I want you to notice from where we're standing, the downstairs view of everything that's down there. Boy, is this amazing?
It is, and I'm not sure if it transitions on film, but when you're standing here, I mean, we're really high up.
We are.
I mean, this is pretty high.
Well, because you've got, the 14-foot ceilings downstairs and 12-foot upstairs. We're up here.
Yeah, we're pretty high. So if you're afraid of heights, I don't know if this is the house for you.
So come on in. You've got your first ensuite here. Plenty of room for a double bed in here. You've got your closet. You've got your bathroom.
Now this room is pretty small. I mean, in terms of square footage, but again, with the high ceiling, it looks so much bigger.
Well, look what the designers did. They got real creative to make this room feel not as small as it is. Right? So if you got kids, and obviously it's the bunk bed style there, you know, you got kids that are within 2 years of age or less, they're going to share this room.
I lived in a bedroom with my brother growing up in a bunk bed. So
in a bunk bed, there you go. Was it as nice as this one?
No, it wasn't quite as nice. I was on the top. I actually fell off one time when I was 9 years old.
Yeah, that's scary.
Literally fell off the top.
But don't you think the vaulted ceiling helps scale the room?
Absolutely.
Yeah, very much so. But it's got its own bathroom here.
Yeah, bunk beds for the kids, and then the bath. This was probably going to be the dirtiest bathroom in the house.
Probably. 2 boys will live in there. Well, George, this is it. We're going to go see this primary.
Okay, I can't
It's
wait.
amazing. It's really amazing as far as primaries go.
Right.
We really rarely are going to see in a tract style home a primary such as this. So I hope you enjoy it. In the bathroom, very dramatic.
Right.
So let's come on in. All right. So here we are. As you come through the doorway, you've got this large sitting area. They've got this. I love this couch, George.
Right.
Might have to get this one for the house. But you got this couch here, sitting area, reading. You're working on your laptop or something with a nice fireplace feature right here. But a lot of custom woodwork in this room, I think, is what makes this room. You know, they got the small beams up above you. They've cased out the opening here, both sides here, and then you got the primary suite.
I normally like things more open, but I actually appreciate what they did right here.
Well, I think it helps break it up so it just doesn't look like so much drywall. Right? Now, this has a full vaulted ceiling in here, which helps. I personally might do a little ceiling treatment in here, but where the bed goes, they did an awesome backdrop to this bed. I mean, the finish carpenter just came in here and did a tremendous job. The lighting, the wood textures in here are great. Lots of windows. This thing has its own private balcony, George. Look at this thing.
It's huge.
All right, so we just saw that end of the primary suite, which is incredible. This room right here, 30 feet by 14 feet right here. But we're going to come down the hallway here into the primary bathroom, which you're really going to get a nice kick out of. So come on down. Hey, George, is that you?
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing in that thing?
you know what? This master bath is so impressive that for some reason I just thought it was a spa. So I thought I would enjoy the amenities while I'm here.
Well, it's a good thing there's no water in there. But how's the view from that tub?
All I see is the sky. It's perfect though. I love this tub. It's deep enough.
Yes, guys, this is an amazing bathroom. It's large. It's got a big vaulted ceiling. They cladded it all out. It's really amazing. You got a water closet here, and down here on this end is going to be the ladies' end. I can tell because it's got the makeup vanity spot.
Well, it's got one over there too, KJ.
Oh, you're right. It does have it on both sides.
So you know what? Take your pick.
Take your pick. And then we've got a nice walk-in shower here. This is beautiful. This thing is about a 10 by 6 shower. It's very nice.
It's big.
Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this house. Man, this place is really amazing, George.
It is amazing. You know, I'm thinking about buying this place.
You want to buy this place?
This model.
This one right here?
This one right here.
Well, guys, this one's taken then. George is going to take it. You can get the same exact model, put all your own amenities in when you get to the design center.
But you got to call us first.
You got to call us to get in here, right?
Right.
So, again, hope you appreciate this one, and we'll see you guys on the next show.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Take care.
Well, guys, I hope you liked that last video. Thanks for sticking around. What's the next Vegas feature we're going to talk about? Sports. You know, sports is really, Kathy and I are both, my wife Kathy here. Thanks for being on the show here.
Of course.
You know, we've been here our whole lives, and we slowly got the professional sports to come into the city.
Never thought it would happen.
I know, right? And now the next big sport to be here professionally is who?
Baseball.
Baseball. We got MLB in Las Vegas. The Oakland A's are coming to Las Vegas. They'll be called the Las Vegas A's. I want to show you that stadium in there, and I want to show you the other sports that are already here. And the way I want to do that for you guys is down below in the description, you guys are going to see we have for you all these three different guides for you to, if you're a buyer or a seller or you're relocating, we have a relocation guide. And so that's where we have all this information that you can just click on the link below and read through all this stuff. So I'm going to go kind of quickly through it till we get down to the sports and then talk a little more about a bit about that. And then we'll dig into the new stadium that they're building that is just the latest, greatest state of the art. This thing is really something else. You know,
That'd be beautiful.
If they do anything here in Vegas, they do what? They do everything big, right? They do it big or they don't do it. So let's dig in. Let's take a look.
But also, if you want any of those guides, reach out to us and we can send them to you.
Yeah, we can send them to you. Or again, they're on the links down the description down below. All right, let's dig in. Here's the front page of the relocation guide. So you can see here, we got it branded here, the Las Vegas Luxury Real Estate Show. You see my name here with my brokerage that I'm with, and then George is with his brokerage, and our information is there. Okay. Now I'm going to go through the guide here, which it tells you a little bit about the history of Las Vegas, a lot of history here. It talks about all the different museums. There's a lot to do in the city that people don't realize, right? People think that you just come here for gambling, and there's so much more for the people when you move here that you didn't realize all these things that we have. Really, really cool. As you can see, a lot of museums through there. This particular photo is the they call it the Neon Graveyard. It's really cool. They said these are all the old signs of Vegas, right? When everything was made out of neon. It's really a cool place to go to. Open at night, obviously. And then they have all these fun facts, state facts that we have. The biggest one, you guys move in here from out of town, is where no state tax here, right? So you get to keep a little bit more of your money. The different communities that are out here, Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, Henderson, Boulder City, and Pahrump. All these great information here. If you're thinking about relocating or you know you're going to relocate here, this is such a great wealth of information.
It really is.
Our title companies do this for us. They take care of it, and they let us brand it, and it's all for your convenience. Because when you're moving to a new city, there's a lot to know. There's a lot to learn, right?
A lot to do.
A lot to do. Where am I going? The Postal Service. You're going to move here. Your mail's coming. Where am I going? Right? As you can see, so there's a lot of those in town. Tax information, as I said a minute ago, they tell you about your taxes, property taxes, and whatnot. The community directory. You're going to have to get here and turn on your water and your power. You want to know the police departments, fire departments, all these different places around, the hotlines over here. So again, a wealth of information in these guides, and they're free for you. Just take them, download them, and do what you want. You got education over here. Now I know we kind of get a bad rap on education. We're not exactly ranked high on the education for our school system. But you know what? It's not as bad as people say. And we have a lot of private schools here. We have the magnet programs. These are great schools, right? The elementary, the middle, and the high schools, right? We have a lot of high schools over here. And then the private schools, right? And a lot of you might be coming here. Maybe you could afford to send your child to some of these private schools. Our kids went to private school, St. Elizabeth, and Meadows also.
And Faith Lutheran.
And Faith Lutheran, right? So we were in 3 different ones. But there's some great private schools here. If you want a little more information about them, you could see that they have their websites on there to get more. And just call me. We can share a little bit of more information about where they're located and whatnot. So as you can see, there's a lot of private schools here. So schools are a lot more to offer than you might just read on the internet. Universities and colleges that are here. There's a lot of also on top of just UNLV, which is obviously well known throughout the country. Senior resources. There's a lot of people retiring here, right? And so a lot of resources for the seniors who want to retire here. Plenty of things for you to do, not just gambling. A lot of medical. We a lot of hospitals we have here in the Valley now, right? I remember you and I growing up here. There was 2,
right?
And now there's like 12 or 13. Here we go. The professional sports here in Las Vegas. Guys, everybody knows about the Golden Knights because we did so amazing coming out of the gate, right? Back in 2020.
Stanley Cup winners.
Yeah, we're Stanley Cup winners, which is awesome. We've got the Las Vegas Raiders, season 2 over here right now. We had the Super Bowl here this past year. Crushed it. These guys just put on an amazing show. I heard a lot of people talking, hey, we should do the Super Bowl in Vegas every year. which is not a bad idea because we have
our weather.
Well, that's an indoor stadium, but we have the accommodations for it, right? For people to come and stay here. And the Super Bowl is like a week long, right? And there's so many activities and a lot to do here. We would love to have it here every year, but, it has to bounce around. We have the Las Vegas Aces going for a three-peat, guys.
Right.
So at the time of this recording, we're in the finals of it, and we're trying to three-peat, which has never been done. They're trying. We're all rooting for them, but obviously the ladies pro basketball has really come a long way. Everybody wants to watch, so we have to enjoy that, and we have Las Vegas Lights, which is the professional soccer team, right? And they've been doing pretty well also. Then we have our Las Vegas Aviators, which are AAA baseball, which has a brand new ballpark called the Las Vegas Ballpark.
Beautiful park.
It's a really nice facility. And then we've had the National Finals Rodeo here for about 30 plus years.
Yeah.
We go every year.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. You get here, you don't have to be a big Cowboy fan. You must experience the NFR.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
It is really amazing. It's 10 days straight every night watching these Cowboys on, the skill sets that they have, riding bulls and roping and the whole deal. It's quite amazing to go see. And then we have the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, which we have two big races annually here, one in the spring, one in the fall. So the Speedway is a lot of fun. And they also have a lot of activities out there at the Speedway. What they do there last year, one of those concerts was out there because the place holds almost 100,000 people. It's massive.
Oh,
I can't remember that festival that was out there, but it's out there. It's right across from Nellis Air Force Base, which is pretty cool. You go out there and you get to see those F-15 fighters. And all the fighter jets flying around out there. It's pretty cool. So, guys, there's a lot to do here in Vegas when you move here. It's not just about gambling. As you can see, the sports mecca that we're becoming, right, is really amazing. But I want to show you guys the rendering of this new baseball field that's getting ready to go in because as of this recording right now, and today is the 8th of October, and is it tomorrow night?
Well,
the implosion?
Well, yeah, 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning tonight, the implosion of the old Tropicana Hotel, which sat on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana, which has been there, I think, 50 years. It's coming down. It's coming down.
But longer than that.
Yeah, but they're doing it in the middle of the night. They're not promoting it. You typically, when Steve Wynn used to drop the hotels, it was a big to-do. He made a big thing of it. It was televised. It was pretty cool. This one, they just want to do in the middle of the night, low-key. But go to YouTube because I've already heard a lot of folks who have the drones are going to be out there, filming this thing on their drone. So we're going to be able to see it,
right?
Likely on a bunch of different YouTube channels, which will be pretty cool. So let's just change tabs here and show you this baseball field.
Yeah, the renderings look beautiful.
Yeah, look at this place, guys. What it is, the architecture here. This whole front that it looks, probably from your vantage point, you can't quite tell. That's not an open field. That's a big glass wall. Okay, because this place is all indoors. We live in Vegas. It's 115, 18 degrees here every summer. They're like Phoenix. They needed to have an indoor stadium, right? So, that's what faces northwest corner of Las Vegas Boulevard right now. So there you have it. That's from the inside looking out. If you notice what they're trying to do is a pennant for baseball is like a elongated triangle.
Right.
So look at the roof line on this. And that's what they tried to make it look like, was overlap a bunch of pennants.
Yeah.
Isn't that super cool?
It is.
So you can see this is Tropicana right here. Right across the street is the Excalibur Hotel. I mean, this place is good. I can't wait till it's built. What they say, I think it's 2 years to build this thing. But underneath there, if they go ahead and make the whole underneath side that's green right there a screen, which I know they can do because they did the sphere, right? The sphere is 360 degrees around. And they'll be able to show like the replays, not just the scoreboard that you see there. This will just be amazing. And I'm hoping that I know the technology's there, and I hope they implement it.
Yeah, because the SoFi does it.
The SoFi has it, right? Super cool, but look at that. You're staring from home plate. The MGM is across the street. That's the New York that you see over there. And you're staring at the Statue of Liberty right there. I mean, this is going to be one
That's
heck of a
gonna be
ballpark.
Really great view.
To go and watch baseball. So you can see the overlapping of that sail looking finish, the pennant finish there. This is just an amazing ballpark. So guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this extra feature of Vegas. If you're a sports fanatic, you're into sports, and you're like, man, I want to leave, but let's say you're from Chicago, and you're like, man, I've been a Cub fan my whole life, White Sox or the Cubs. You're like, I love sports. It's part of my life. Like, you can come here and still get that. You get to enjoy coming to these, okay? Mm-hmm. Not saying that you have to turn into an A's fan, because you don't, but to be able to enjoy these sports, professional sports teams here, the facilities are amazing. They really are. So, listen, hope you enjoyed, and we're going to see them when? On the next video.
On the next video. So
oh, guys,
join us.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and also that thumbs up button if you really like this video, if it helped you out and you want to watch more, hit that notification bell. We'll appreciate that very much. Also, look, if you're looking to buy or sell in the luxury market here in Las Vegas, you got to reach out to George and I. We're the experts here. So our information is below to be able to contact us. All right?
And we'll see you on the next video.
Take care.